Well, hi, boys and girls and moms and dads. This is old Santa Claus, and today we're going to read a book called Shh. It's by Julie Sykes and Tim Warrens. It's a really cute book, and I read it a lot to boys and girls this past year when I did some more personal, what I call them, Santa's Magical Visits. So I hope you enjoy it. Let me put this on pause right now, and we're going to start the book. All right, so here's the book. Shh. Let's see what this book is all about. It's Christmas Eve and Santa's feeling jolly, but he's so excited about his favorite night of the year that he's having trouble being quiet. Shh, Santa whispers his friends as he loads up his sleigh, starts his rounds of visits. You mustn't wake the children. Of course I won't, Santa replies, but then he forgets and sings and laughs and just acts like Santa. Oh, that's how I do it. Will he be able to deliver his toys to all the children without waking them up? Adults and youngsters alike will find that this tale of Santa's antics is a laugh aloud romp. So let's see if we romp with Shh. And there's the back. Are you ready? Because I sure am. There's a picture of me, but a lot of times these pictures don't look like me, but what are you going to do, right? Okay. It was Christmas Eve, and Santa was feeling jolly. Jingle bells, jingle all the way, sang Santa noisily as he loaded the toys into the sleigh. Shh, Santa whispered to reindeer. You got to be quiet tonight or you'll wake the children. Well, I'll try to, said Santa. But I like singing, and I do like singing. And let's see if I can get it there for you. It's a little bit hard when I get used to these long pages. See, there's Santa packing the sleigh, and then, of course, there's the reindeer telling him to be quiet, and, of course, the presents. All right, let's see what happens here. Over Earth they flew toward the first house. Santa was so excited, he forgot to land the sleigh on the roof and ended up in the front yard instead. Let me see if I can get this back further for you. How's that? There we go. Okay, so you can see what's happening there. Dear me, oh dear me, roared Santa, spying a friendly cat. Oh, Merry Christmas, Cat. Do you think they'll mind if I use the back door? Cat waved her tail in the air. Oh, shh, Santa, she whispered. They don't mind, but you mustn't wake the children. Of course I won't, said Santa, jumping out of his sleigh. And there he is. And the reindeer are looking at him, and the cat's telling him to quiet down. Let's see what happens on the next page here. So Santa threw the sack of presents over his shoulder and tiptoed along the garden path. The house was silent. Everyone was asleep except for a snowman in the yard. There's that snowman right there in the yard. Old Santa's tiptoeing through. Oh, cried Santa, sliding on a patch of ice and crashing into the ground. Shh, Santa whispered to Snowman. You mustn't wake the children. I'm sorry, said Santa, picking up his presents and bouncing indoors, but Christmas is my favorite time of year. It certainly is mine, of course, because I am Santa, There you go. You can see him falling and the snowman whispering to him. When he reached the Christmas tree, Santa stopped bouncing and pulled some of the presents out of his sack. One was a jack-in-the-box which burst open. Santa jumped in surprise. You see, there he is pulling the presents out of his sack, and all of a sudden a jack-in-the-box pops out. You know how that goes. Woo! And it pops out. Now, that wasn't too good. Let's see. laughed Santa, clapping his hands. Shh, Santa whispered to family's dog. You mustn't wake the children. No, we mustn't wake the children, agreed Santa, and he put his finger to his lips and crept toward the fireplace to fill the stockings. The stockings were hung by the children with care in hopes that old Santa Claus soon would be there. Okay. But he didn't notice a tinsel on the floor until it was too late. Santa tripped and went bumpy, bump, bump, bump across the room, landing on a roller skate, and toys flew everywhere as he skidded across the carpet and fell headfirst into the fireplace. Boy, I hope that fireplace is not lit. There's a dog looking at the ball. Oh boy, I hope Santa makes it all right. We'll see. Chip! Sneezed Santa, rubbing the soot from his nose. Shh, Santa, said the kitten, sleepily from an armchair by the hearth. You mustn't wake the children. Yes, we must be quiet, Santa said, scrambling to his feet. And there's old Santy. That's me, by the way. I don't have a spotted handkerchief. A lot of mine are white, and one of the elves went ahead and put like little, I guess you call it cross stitch or sewed little pictures on like reindeer. But there they are. Well, I hope he gets out of that house okay. Let's find out here. Santa picked up his sack and hurried back to his sleigh, for there were many more places to go before Christmas Day. Finally, they visited the last house, and Santa's sack was empty. Santa rubbed his eyes sleepily and called, "Home, reindeer!" And with a toss of their heads and a jingle of bells, the reindeer leapt into the sky. And there he is, finishing up his day, and away go the reindeer. "Ho, ho, ho!" shouted Santa loudly. "Here we are, home at last." I know, he added softly. We mustn't wake the children. But the children are not at the North Pole. I don't know why he said that. It had been a busy night, and Santa felt tired. Oh, very tired. And he made himself a cup of hot cocoa and put on his slippers and lay back in his armchair and fell fast asleep. So there he is, telling the reindeer that they're home, and there he is with his cocoa. He's got his boots off and his slippers on, and falling asleep in his chair. Snored Santa. Munch, 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 crushed the reindeer as they ate their supper. Shh, squeaked Santa's little mouse. You mustn't wake Santa. Look, there's old Santy sleeping. Oh, see that mouse right over there? It's on his knee. Can you see that? It's way over here, right there. Yeah, sleeping there. That's on the coffee cup and cookies. Hope that mouse doesn't eat those cookies, all right. But don't wake up Santa. Because I guess that's the end of the book. Yes, it is. You mustn't wake Santa. So don't forget that, boys and girls. That was Shh, a very cool book by Julie Sykes and Tim Warnes. Okay? Hope you enjoyed that story. Now, you notice, even old Santa Claus, we have our Santa suit, and I have many Santa suits. That there are times when we wear regular clothes, too. I don't want to call my suit a costume. Like Batman doesn't really wear a costume, I don't think, or Superman. They all wear suits. But all the superheroes and a lot of non-superheroes, even policemen or firemen, they don't wear their uniforms all day long every single day. They get to wear regular clothes too. One time I was in a store and one of the sales clerks called me Santa. And a little girl came over and she looked at me and she looked at me. And then her mommy said, Julie, that was her name, Julie. She goes, don't you know that Santa Claus doesn't have to wear a suit every single day of the year? And it is true. And sometimes on these videos, you'll see me dressed almost normal like you. And other days, you'll see me dressed in a white shirt and my vest, or like the lumberjack shirt I wore in some of the other videos, or even one of my Santa suits. Like I said, I think I have 5. Mrs. Claus has the elves make it for me, and I lose track. But it's all right. It's what's in your heart, boys and girls. Now remember again to try to listen to what your moms and dads tell you. Stay safe and stay healthy. And old Santa Claus, I'm here to stay. Don't worry about me. Ho, ho, ho!